Yo, you got my voice. Let me know you can hear me, son. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Yo, I dropped the link. I sent you the link fan page. Where are you? Where are you? I sent you the link. Thank you for coming through, Slim Shell. Thank everybody for being here. Um, Trying to get it together now. Fan page seems fairly new to this, so giving her a little time to get whatever she got going on over there. My background watchers hit that thumbs up one time. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play some background music and see if we can get Fanny to come up top. If not, we're just gonna have to freestyle it live, um, and just do a regularly scheduled live until we can get it figured out. So I hope everybody's having a great, prosperous night. I hope your day was excellent. My day was very, very great. I have no complaints at all. Um, Yo, do you have any headphones, Miss Fanny?
Nope, I do not.
Okay, it's cool. All right. Are you ready to get into this thing?
Yeah, I'm
Nope,
ready.
I do not. All right. So, if you can mute your mic whenever you're not
Are you
ready.
ready to get in?
So what we're gonna do right now, y'all, is before we start this thing, is do a promotion for Together Break Change Productions. She actually create her own products, and she do products for people that smoke or whatever. And so she made me a 6 piece product, and I'm gonna show you guys these products real quick. And remember, that's Together Break Chain Productions. I'm sure one of the mods down below will go grab her link and drop it. But this right here is a grinder. I'm talking about perfect condition. Y'all know how long it's been since she mailed this thing out to me, and I'm not having any issues with this at all. And so the solidity on this is I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Very solid. I haven't dropped it yet to figure out if it's gonna crack or not. I've dropped this thing twice or 3 times. No crack, no blemishes. It's in solid shape, and you can actually knock a bear out with this thing right here. And this is an ashtray, y'all. Once again, made by Together Productions. The third product at hand is a jar that she made, and all of this match very vibrant colors. She actually had me to select between two different strategies I wanted to use, and this was one of them. It kind of reminds me of outer space. Of course, it went with the space theme to the song that I have. And last but not least, this beautiful decorated tobacco tray right here. So y'all can see this great design. If you guys are interested, if you know somebody that's interested, send them to Together Break Chain Productions. Now we got a great reading for y'all, and this is gonna be our first one. So y'all, take us lightly, and we're not professionals at this. And so basically, this is going to give you guys a little bit about the series that we're gonna come up with and create, basically about a duo music group, and they are mega stars, but they are children's mega stars. They do music for children and teens and that such nature. And so they kind of just met each other on the road one day, and so now it's all about comedy and their come up in the music space. And so we're gonna give you guys a little bit of scripted audio, vocally from us, and hope y'all enjoy it. So the title of this particular chapter is called JoJo's and Fifi's Mega Showdown. And so she's playing as Fifi, and I'm gonna play as JoJo. And so we're gonna get straight into it, and I'm going to I guess start this thing out and with the narration. All right. So the studio is colorful, filled with musical instruments, posters of JoJo and Fifi, vibrant decorations. JoJo, a fun-loving, energetic teen, is tuning his guitar. Fifi, a quirky and imaginable female who is organizing costumes. And so this is where my line comes in. Fifi, can you believe it? Our biggest show ever. It's just a week away. New York Stadium. Let's go, Fifi. Where you at?
I'm sorry. I'm right here. My
Okay.
apologies. Can you hear me?
Yes, you good.
I'm ready. You ready?
I've already started. This is your line. You got to continue your line. You on your first line.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Hold on.
This your second slip up in this line. You giving us a very struggling line, Miss Manager.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
every
I have to
everybody that's
hold on.
watching,
Hold on for a
we're gonna.
second.
I'm gonna talk to her after this, y'all. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I already told you what my issue was. I just took care of that. My apologies. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's
Start
okay.
over. I'm
All right,
sorry.
so we're gonna start from the top. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this now. Let's go. The studio is colorful, filled with musical instruments, posters of JoJo and Fifi, vibrant decorations. JoJo is a fun-loving, energetic teen who's tuning his guitar. Fifi is a quirky and imaginative girl who's organizing costumes. Now, my line comes in. Fifi, can you believe it? Our biggest show ever, just a week away, the New York Stadium.
I know it's going to be epic. We need the best costumes, the best songs, and the best dance moves.
Suddenly, guys and ladies, an over-the-top manager come in, and his name is Mr. Sparkles, and he burst in with a sparkling suit, and he's excited. Darlings, we need to up the intake. The stadium is sold out. We must have jaw-dropping opening numbers. Jojo, myself come in. How about a giant disco ball that drops from the ceiling?
And we can ride on it with the unicorn.
Mr. Sparkles, yes, disco balls, absolutely, but we need a theme, a unifying theme. Unicorns, disco balls, absolutely. The stadium is buzzing with fans. JoJo and Fifi is backstage getting ready. They're dressing up. Their costumes are wild and they are excited.
What if we forget the lyrics? What if the disco ball doesn't even drop?
Fifi, we practiced this a million times. Plus, if we mess up, we'll just improvise. Remember the time we sang about spaghetti? This is a flashback, y'all. So JoJo and Fifi are hilariously singing about spaghetti and dancing around with fake spaghetti noodles. Spaghetti, Slurpee, and Twirly.
With meatballs that bounce. Oh, what a hurley.
Okay, okay. So, the stage manager signals it's time to go on. Jojo, Fifi, hold hands. Their faces is filled with determination. Jojo says, "Let's do this." They can run it. They run on stage, and the crowd erupts in cheers, and the spotlight them. Woo! Jojo, Fifi, Jojo, Fifi. Jojo and Fifi starts their opening numbers. The disco ball drops, and the color light flashes everywhere. The crowd is dancing along.
Where where's Jojo and Fifi? Ready to play? Join the fun. Let's dance the day away.
Suddenly, the disco ball starts to swag dangerously. JoJo screams, Fifi, the disco ball! And with quickly thinking they improvise on the dance and it makes it looks like a part of the show. Potential disaster turned into a highlight. Let's go next. The show continues with her hilarious antics and unexpected guest appearances, laughing, dancing, etc. The duo signature silly song, the crowd's loving it. As the final approaches, JoJo and Fifi gathers their audience for a big sing along.
Let's all sing together.
The crowd
The,
joins, and the atmosphere is electric. JoJo and Fifi smiles, and others realize their creative, magical moment. Exhausted but happy, JoJo and Fifi high five each other. We did it.
and we turn disaster into a hit.
All right, Mr. Sparkle rushes in and he breathes ecstatically. You two are unstoppable. How about a world tour? As sorry, y'all. So okay, and so the sorry, I'm swinging through notes. Fade out with credits and so on, etc. And so that's gonna be the beginning of Fifi and I's world tour. And so that's just like the introduction of the filming. And like I said, it's our first read along. We did practice and practice and practice, but we actually decided to not even give ourselves a day's notice. We actually came up with the concept 2 days, and we delivered on the concept 2 days. And so, Miss Fanny, aka Fifi, I really thank you for that. And y'all can be really expecting some visuals to go along with this, and I'm going to start on that tonight. Along with alongside some promotion for this thing. So if y'all catching my shorts, I know y'all cannot comment, but y'all hit the like button and share it out because the last few shorts when y'all see like me in the car, her in the car, that's actually coming from the film. So it's like a promotion, but we're not actually letting y'all know what's going on. And so that's why this reading came about. Um, Fanny, do you have anything you want to add on? Because I know you got some ideas in your mind. Did you want to drop any type of knowledge about this upcoming thing we have going?
Yes, absolutely. We're going to need for someone to play the role of Mr. Sparkles. Also, we're going to need, it doesn't matter how we decided if we wanted female or male, it doesn't matter for like the dog walker and the teacher, correct? Or
Yes,
am I missing
absolutely.
it? Doesn't matter if it's male or female. Well, we're
It don't matter.
looking for a total of 3 people to join in on this. We really appreciate you guys who want to come on board with this. Um, let TSM know through his email who want to join us or my email. Um, TSM, could one of the mods drop his email address in the chat? That would be helpful if one of you guys can do that. My email address is my name, TSM Rapper Fan Page 1 at gmail.com for whoever interested. And I just ask that if you're very serious about this, hit one of us up tonight so we can get this ball rolling. And we appreciate anyone who want to come and join us. Anything else you
And
want to add, TSM?
yeah, and I wanted to talk the benefits with that right there. I'm going to what we're working on is branding this thing. Like, we did the of course the Superman thing, right? But that was just practice, our way of practice into the filming space or whatever, we're gonna do. And so with this particular thing right here, World Stars, whatever, we're gonna figure out a name. We are actually gonna brand this in some merchandise. We'll be coming out of this after the first 2 weeks of us airing this. And if you are a piece of if you are on that merchandise, which you can tell if you are part of this film, you definitely allowed to be on a shirt, whatever you want to be on and be a part of as far as the merchandise, the coffee mugs, book bag, dogs, baby clothes, whatever you want on that spread shop, to be a part of, you actually going to get a royalty or whatever that. Now the thing is, don't look at TSM Rapper to promote your shirts and sell your shirts. If you're serious about this and you can reach out to your audience, let them know, hey, I'm involved in this project right here, and I'm even part of the merchandise sale. I'm on this particular shirt, dog mug, pacifier, whatever you want to be on. You on that end. And have your audience to go and look at that on the website. It's for affordable items. I'm not trying to take no 80% of that like that. If you're on that particular shirt or whatever the case may be, hey, you get 80%, I take 20%. And so benefits will be involved in it. But like like I tell people all the time, YouTube just give you the opportunity. Now, once you on YouTube, it's up to you to push your own business. Now, if you want to be in this space, you want to be involved in this with us, we're gonna make a cartoon series out this. Things is gonna come up out of this. And so, if you want to, be a part of the benefits, you can be on a T-shirt, a shoe, whatever the hell you want to be on. That's gonna be on the spread shop. You can be on that, as long as you're a part of this your famous series. Now, keep in mind, is to promote the music for children. The whole thing is about that. We're superstars for children, etc., so on and so forth. So if you have your own audience, your own fan base, and you know that you want a shirt, or you want a dog shirt, or you got a onesie or whatever, you on that, push it out to your audience. It ain't gotta be, oh, I'm boosting this so TSM can get sales. Like, you taking a bigger percentage. So you have to, think for yourself with that. Anything else you want to add before we get up out of here?
Yes, once again, if you're interested in being a part of this, contact TSM or myself on our email addresses, and please contact us tonight, so we can get this ball rolling. And for everyone who wants to join us, we appreciate it in advance. And just know that you have to be available at a moment's notice. I know that might sound, a little presumptuous, but that's how it goes when you're in this, that it could be at a moment's notice. We understand that people work and have things that come up, and we'll work around your schedule as well. But TSM work, and I have family things I'm obligated to do as well. So we completely understand, but we just want you guys, whoever come on board, to be serious about it. And we just looking for people who are dedicated to this, and it's just all in fun. And so, once again, oop, sorry about that, my phone dropped. Once again, you can contact myself or TSM on our emails.
Yeah. Tell people it's just voice acting, simply voice acting. You don't have to send us no footage. We're not asking for that. All we need is your audio. Make sure your microphone is good. Even if you don't have an audio recording program, you can do it via video. Record your voice via video. We have audio. We will have your script, everything. You don't pretty much have to do nothing but read from a paper. But that's the most great thing to come up out of it is that we take your voice. You get the outcome that you get to see. It's crazy. It's amazing. My kids watch Superman Good versus Evil all the freaking time, and I'll bust in the room like, yo, turn this TV down. What y'all watch? And it be my stuff. And so just to kind of I would step outside of my body just to view it as somebody else, and I go, yo, that's that's accomplishment, that's an achievement. Even if you're not doing it to achieve a goal, just see what you can accomplish outside of just posting something on YouTube. And so it's fun. Not only that it's fun, it's very, very productive. You're gonna get to learn new things, and not only that, but you can bridge a new audience doing it. As a matter of fact, Fanny, I want you to drop a little bit of knowledge from your experience because this ain't your first rodeo. I remember the wet news and more, and so it looked like we got 16 people on Reverb right now watching, and so I just want you to give a little bit of your social or your productive experience. What could you teach some of these kids real quick?
My experiences with the voiceovers is very simple. Is that once the script is sent to you, that whatever, like in what we just recently did, when I did the part about the spaghetti, you have to add your emotions with each scene. Each scene is going to come with a different reaction and emotion. And basically, that's what I request when I ask for a voiceover. We don't want you to be dry. We want you to bring your personality with it as well, but also bring some emotions with each script and each scene. Like, for instance, if TSM is rapping, and it requires that he goes from rapping to singing, that's what he has to do in that particular scene. If he has to go from being happy to angry, that's what he has to do in that particular scene. And that's sent over to me. Then that way I can analyze it and I can go, okay, I want you to do it this way instead of that way. And that way, when he adds it on to the actual scene, it'll come across as you're actually speaking that in that particular scene versus you just coming out saying something that lands flat, if that makes sense. So basically, it starts with TSM, goes through me for approval. Once I approve it, I send it back to him and he adds it on to the scene. And I know that might sound like it's a lot, but really it's not, especially if you're working with people who are really passionate about doing it and who really can really be diverse in what they put out. Like you have to be on your feet. Prime example, when I was working with Queen and DT, everything was done in one take. I mean, it was just like they knew it. And sometimes I would just give them a scene and be like, okay, this is the scene, and this is how I want you to respond and act in the scene. And when I tell you they killed it dead on, it was dead on. I never had any issues with them. It was fun to work with them. It was a pleasure. It was an honor to work with those two because I really, really enjoyed it because it's, if you don't know, working with TSM, he requires professionalism. He's not for no games. It's like this is something that he's passionate about, and he want everybody that comes on board with him to be just as passionate about it as well. So if you are really passionate about learning something new, getting a new experience, just come on over and just you might surprise yourself. You really might surprise yourself.
Shout out to Mommy Money Getter in the building. We had somebody else. I think that's the young lady, Miss Fletcher. I was trying to email too. Um, Doing great. We're just going over. We just went over the script. We got a new series animated that we're gonna get ready to do. We went over the script to kind of give people a heads up of what's to come, and we also are looking for three voice actors. But yo, I wanted to talk to you, mommy. Want to get it? Once I got a chance, yo, you did so well. If y'all don't know, this is the owner of the song that I just did the shorts to. To get money, that's the young lady who was singing on that hook right there. And so y'all make sure that y'all connect that because when we at you, for some reason YouTube don't let us at you. Um, Fanny, I really appreciate you stepping back into this thing for me to help me boost it or get it started because I'm still trying to learn what you do as far as the animation. But then again, I don't want to know because I like the partnership and the collabs that we got going on. And so, with that being said, y'all can be definitely looking out for at least a teaser to drop. I don't know when. Definitely be looking out for a teaser to drop. And for the people who don't know, every time I say, "Oh, my manager said this," my manager said that, my manager said this. This is my manager, and so that's why she say, "Yo, tap in." With her, then she get to me and etc. And so I appreciate everybody that's been spending money on the intros, everybody that's been coming to me for help with how to grow their YouTube channel, and just like people that's been because so many, y'all be doing no YouTubers left behind program. One young lady sent me y'all channel. It's like, yo, is these people? I'm like, yes, these folks are real. Like, 'cause they don't know, cause they're like somebody promoted me once. I ain't getting out one follower, and so y'all true legends at what y'all do. I really appreciate y'all helping me run up the watch hours. Y'all have a prosperous night. Let nothing, nobody upset y'all night. Run y'all night. Definitely be looking out for the teaser for the upcoming film to drop. Of course, produced by Fanny, directed by myself, and it's gonna be great for the kids and families because we can't get a lot of music nowadays that the kids and moms can listen to at the same time. Sometimes the parents have to separate themselves because of the crazy stuff that's being said in the music. And so that's all I want to do is, bring together a comedy film and collide it with music and mash it into one and, generate an audience from it. And hopefully that y'all enjoy it. Times and hours that we put into the Superman film, y'all know what we going to do with this one. So, Fanny, did you want to leave some great energy before I hit that exit button?
Oh, yes, it's been a long time for me. Like I always say, remember, and never forget your strength lies within. And I look forward to hearing from one of you guys tonight.